What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for some more Final Fantasy 16, part 19. And we left off, we're about to go ahead and make our way through the sandy desert and go to the Dow Mill Inn, wherever this is, to get more information. So that way we can track down Hugo Kupka and whoever took him with them. And so with that, I mean, there's nothing more else to say. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do the side quests a little bit differently in the videos to make it a little bit quicker, you know, because I feel like people don't really hear too much about the side quests, but I still want to have them in the videos just because I'm always doing them. So I'm going to make it to where I'm going to just skip ahead to the only when I'm actually in the middle of doing the side quest now. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'll probably just edit it however I feel like editing it so it looks better and makes it a lot quicker, but we're going to go ahead and move on and go straight to the first side quest real quick. Got a bunch of raptors around them. How do I get off this thing again? There we go. Alright, what y'all want? Yes, sir. Get mixed. There are so many enemies over here, good lord. Y'all are all in the way of me cooking my herbs. Oh my goodness, all the air balls, the misses. Air fist, was that what you call it? Nice, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna get these herbs real quick and then give them back to my mans so he can go ahead and, go ahead and make these concoctions for the people.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
So that way they ain't feeling so much pain when they get their brands removed. That's a positive for all the people.
To keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and head on back. Here you go, buddy. Here are your herbs.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
No, sir.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
Hey, yo.
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death.
That is a lot to write on, yeah.
Tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Clive got the most inspirational speeches, bro, I ever heard since Tales of Arise. When listening to, I can't even remember his name, but that main character, protagonist, he would be giving a speech every 10 minutes, and each of them sounded epic as the last one. But I'm like, we don't need that many speeches, bro. You can give it up now. You can stop. Alright, well, that one's done. We're going to move on to the other one, the Weight of Command, which is rescuing Cole's party for, I forgot what her name was, but the lady who commissioned us to do that. So, I'll see y'all over there. Alright, where is his party at? Should be somewhere around here. Oh, right there. Let me grab this real quick. Thank you very much. Alright, what's going on here, Cole?
You deserve a rest. Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yes, sir. I wish I had the power to just, solve anybody's problems every day. I mean, obviously you can't solve everybody's problems, but I don't know, I feel like... I forgot we're with our uncle right now. I was like, who the heck is following me?
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oh, buddy. Whoops. A little rusty on my blocks right now. You'll be fine, though. There we go. Stop it. Nice. Nope. Good stuff. Nice. Let me go and let it break. Why not? Yeah, all of them are on cooldown. We're chilling though. 22k. Oh my gosh! Didn't hit me once, buddy! Good lord! The dodges are on point now! Nice. There we go, let the stagger down, we're good. Let's go! Yeah, I'm being a lot more, a lot less reserved with my attacks now. I'm just I'm laying it out, bro. I got 100k still. Good lord, what am I gonna spend my money on?
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Yeah, bro, the charisma that he got is crazy. I ain't got that. I literally took a public speaking class and I still got that type of charisma. Let's go ahead on back though. We have returned and everybody is safe and sound.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
That was weird.
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Okay, quest complete. Everybody got like confidence issues. I got confidence issues still. I'm never confident in any of my videos, y'all. Even if y'all like the video, I'm still like, it could have been better. I'm never satisfied. I never think I did the best. But you know, like you gotta move on. You gotta just keep improving nonstop. That's literally it. Keep improving yourself. Keep improving whatever you do. All of that stuff. That's all I know. All right, so we got the Alliant points, whatever you call it,
Welcome
Patron's
to
Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received
There
and
we
everything
go.
promised?
Dire Wolf
You earned
Jess.
this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you very much. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Hold up, another one? Wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, hold up, we got another one of those? I was reading the wrong one. Increases combo damage by 5%, which is actually very nice. Although I've been running through this whole game by just increasing my money earned, ability points earned, and XP earned, which I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I don't even need to do that anymore. I feel like I should just be going for all-out damage, so I might do that actually. And I'll be back when I do. Alright, we are back here at the desert now, ready to continue the main mission, and then if y'all care about it, I just want to let y'all know that I switched up my items a little bit. So I have the tonics on again, finally. You know, it took me forever. And then I changed my gear. I got the grindstone weapon, which required the 11 bolt to upgrade it to this. And then I also changed 2 of my accessories to the Berserker Ring and the Golden Testament. Actually, no, I didn't change this one, actually. I was about to change this one to Channeler's Whisper. There we go. Almost forgot about that. So now we automatically charge magic spells instead of having the whole triangle. And we temporarily increase our attack whenever we do a precision dodge, which you already know, your boy is the expert at dodges, so we got that. But let's go ahead and continue on now, and
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I might get a little interested in fighting some of these enemies, and if I do, I may skip ahead a little bit. I'll probably show some of the fights, but
Many years ago,
I might fight a little too
when
much.
you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
That would be me, bro.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
You know, always rely on your uncle to bring up some stories from the past where you absolutely clapped yourself. That sounds like it would be exactly me. I would be the person to absolutely blow it no matter what I'm doing. Also, I decided against going for the fights because you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm leveled up enough. I got enough skill going on right now. I'll be fine for these fights. Hopefully. I'm liking this area though. I don't know what it is, but like normally I don't care about like desert areas.
There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. A quick drink before we press on?
Sure thing, sure thing. But yeah, I don't know what it is. This area looks absolutely amazing. I love this for some reason. Normally, I'm not too big of a fan of these.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehare. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Oh, okay.
Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Torgal was itching to just beat some people up, bro. But we've already caught up to some of the looters. Crazy. We knew exactly where they went. Vivian is coming in clutch with all the information.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Dang, why you gotta call out like that?
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
The heck is going on here? Where's she going? Oh, no way! Are we about to cross paths again?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
How come he doesn't want to, like, work together with Clive? I feel like that would help him out a lot. And does she know who we are? So, like, when she comes down here, is she gonna notice us and recognize us, or no?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
So he's at the Fang.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Oh my gosh, Byron.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Oh, buddy, here we go.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
This would be an awesome team up if we're about to work together during this
You two are
part of the
travelers,
story.
are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Oh man, so I'm finishing my meal.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Bro, I love our uncle. Our uncle is crazy fun.
Try it.
Whoops. I hate that it locks me onto different people. I gotta make sure I always lock on myself. Oh my gosh, the fact that it charges up is actually crazy. There we go. Whoops! Stop it, buddy. Yeah, this accessory is crazy. I see what the effect is now that it's doing, and I love it. Good night, buddy.
It's over.
Oh my gosh. Bodied. Yeah, this accessory is insane. I was wondering how you get that, like, transition, or whatever you want to call that. That one right there looked cool as heck as well, and I'm glad I got this ring on now.
for your trouble.
Okay, buddy.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
She's like, I can't complain. He just gave me a whole bag of money.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
That one must be Ultima, right? That didn't seem like his sickness that time. Alright, and they're out. Oh, is it like alerting him that he's near his brother?
Clive?
And he can fill the room too?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, he can't very well just tell his uncle that Joshua might still be alive. That's something difficult to wrap your head around. Torgal immediately came back with us. Homie was just waiting. Yeah, I'm wondering why he doesn't want to be seen or like.
Well, we didn't know where to find
with us
before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
Can we go around?
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
Smart thinking.
We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Alright, we got our next location to go to, which is right over here. Okay, we're speaking with the townspeople right over here. What's good, buddy?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Alright, baths, markets, and smithies. Oh, it's you right here. How come it didn't show up?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
There we go, got the info.
This young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Hey, don't underestimate the young ones.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
You never know.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Oh, here we go.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
There's a whole goose chase.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
The heck is the bordello?
Silver platters.
Oh, it's right over here.
We can trust him.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Oh, buddy.
You're likely to lose it.
Yeah, in the middle of the town, too? Good night, buddy. Oh my gosh, yeah, this magic burst is crazy. There we go. New enemies already? Dang. How many of y'all got here in the marketplace too? Ain't nobody care about us fighting in the market? Oh, there we go. So whenever my hand is glowing like that, that's when I'm ready to go ahead and unleash the charged up magic. There we go. Nice to know. Oh my god, your back is done for. Yeah, I'm just going for a run and gun type of playstyle now, or slice and dice. I went for the counterattacks, and don't get me wrong, I'm still going to use the counterattacks, but I'm just going to go way more on just bodying people nonstop.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Let's go.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
These names, bro. Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Alright. Give us a little test to see, you know, what we made of. I mean, even though they did call the Men of the Rock, I mean, I don't know. I thought we'd be able to get through it. Oh well.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
Yeah, we got no other choice.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble?
That's very
If
broad.
you're going to give us orders, be clear about them. Damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Follow the crystals, okay.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Alright, guess we're being tested here. I'm not gonna lie, I commend Clive for holding his
I thought we were the only ones
emotions in check. I cannot tell you how easily I would get annoyed with this man as well. So we're in this vicinity. Speak with the townspeople again. That's what we have to do? Okay. I was wondering what I want me to do. Do you count?
You rest.
No, you don't. Oh, here you go. Whoops.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
Oh.
Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Would it happen to be the Waluters in them in order to help out with Kuka? I doubt that. It's probably some other random thing going on. I don't know. Maybe they're connected though. I just feel like it doesn't seem like it to be the case.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
So the men of the Rock spend their money in crystals and all that stuff, whatever it is here. But then someone's also been stealing the crystals that these people thrive off of. Okay.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Dang!
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Oh, wait. You said by the end, but... Alright, where you at? Oh, here we go.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Okay then. He causing trouble or something? Oh my gosh, this area is a lot bigger than I thought. Okay, so it is over here still. He must have been through those doors. No? What the? Okay. Over here, maybe? Okay, here we go.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing, Uncle?
I don't know, but he seemed like he a good negotiator. Let's see what he was up to.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Huh?
A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
Okay, alright.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
I mean, he got that smirk for a reason.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Literally what I was gonna say, I was like, of course. But, I mean, like, obviously, if things go sour, he ain't gonna fight them all off. It's gonna be our job for that. The mission is over here, so I don't know how to get there yet. I'll probably just cut the video to where I get there. But I did want to say that I was kind of not too far off. I said it was gonna be either, one, it's not gonna be related at all, and it's gonna be a random problem that I'm gonna solve. Or two, which I didn't feel like it was at the time, it was going to be a problem that kind of correlated with the Kupka's men and the looters and all of them a little bit. But I just didn't know how it would really fit in, unless maybe they're trying to use it to, like, heal up Kupka, or use it to, like, transform him, or they're experimenting with it, something like that. Either way, though, you know, I feel like I was on the right track. Let's go ahead and get on to this mission, though. Alright, we've arrived at our destination. Let's go ahead and get this deal going.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
This already seems suspicious. Okay, well they have the crystal, it seemed like, at least.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, What guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Okay, there we go. Now we understand.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Good luck with that. Whoops. Whoops. Buddy, what you doing up there? Alright. Who's next? Oh, you just on the ground here, buddy. My bad. You're just waiting for me, huh?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, you healing? Oh, heck no. You gotta go, buddy. Good night. Oh, I couldn't dodge. No. Oh, where's this other healer at? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Nope, unlock. There you are. Alright, just gonna make sure he was dead. There we go. Nice. Who's next? Who's left, actually? Oh, y'all over here getting bodied. My bad. Come over here. More enemies? Good lord. They ain't stopping. Whoops. There we go. Catch this combo, buddy. I didn't finish him off. Hopefully they can finish him off. Well, y'all got chocobos too? Hold up, what? Why y'all making your pets fight you? Fight for you. Like, I can say the same. Literally have Torgo with us right now. Oh wait, it didn't work. There we go. I keep messing up whenever I'm trying to do the lunge attack. I keep pressing X before square when I'm trying to press them both together.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
And in the end, this dude is actually a good person, too. As annoying as he is.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
About to share all these crystals with everybody. But the rest of the army is going to be like, hold up, where y'all get these crystals from? Immediately attack them again. Nah, we here to take care of that, though.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
Understandable.
And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Oh, we got this another seal. Desert Rose. Okay.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Okay, buddy. That's your little code word, code phrase.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
At the end of the day, once you get to know the man, he ain't that bad.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Alright, finally we can go ahead and continue on down there. Alright, so we have 2 side quests to take care of here. I'm going to quickly do these and then move on back to the main story right afterwards.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I mean, we can try to help, I guess.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alright, sounds good to me. I kind of like how he does it, though, with like all his people that he works with. He doesn't just give them the straight up answer or give them the straight up like direction of what he wants them to do.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
For real. I mean, that works out a lot better, I think.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Understandable. I don't know what sinew is, but whatever it is, I mean, it makes sense that if it's tough, it would mess up your knife pretty fast.
Hanging lantern! Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Let's go. Anyways.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
I know, I was gonna say, all that makes sense, but I was starting to think, I was like, that's common knowledge. That's how knives are made today. So I would assume that that's what people want when they have a carving knife too. But, I don't know, maybe he found something else.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Alright, got another lead. Guess we gotta make our way all the way over there. Good lord, how far away is that? It's in the middle of the whole desert. Good lord. See y'all when I'm there. Alright, we finally made it. What's good, sir? Ma'am?
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
There we go.
Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
There we go.
Hell? That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Alright, time to go grab some limestone from my mans.
Do you crush it up?
Byron, move up my way. Alright, I'll see y'all one over there. Gotta go all the way back across again. Here we go. Alright, we have pretty much arrived now.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright. And he cares about everybody too. Once he gets to know you a little bit, he knows he can trust you, knows you're a good person. He cares about you. Like I say, once you get to know the man, he's not that bad.
Just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
We will do that soon, sir. First, let's go ahead and capture this limestone, and then move on to the next quest afterwards. And then we'll move on to the main story again. Alright, sir, we have gotten your limestone. Hopefully you can do the rest.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need. but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
I hope so. If not, I ain't got nothing else for you. Ooh, it looks pretty nice.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Smart thinking. Man is a real businessman.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Alright. I'm waiting to see it then. I feel like the spirit of Dalamil still was actually important. I think when he said spirit of Dalamil, he obviously meant that focus on the customers that you're going to be selling this knife to within Dalamil. Spirit of Dalamil. So like, obviously the people who are hunting, the people who are cooking, the people who are chopping up meat and everything. That's the spirit of Dalamil, all the people who live here. So I think that was still a pretty big hint. So basically just know the customer, know who you're selling it to, know who you're making it for. That way you make it precisely, specifically for them. But moving on to the next quest.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it.
Dang.
I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure thing, but you couldn't just leave a note or a sign?
Right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
So what was you gonna do if we didn't ever pass you by? Sometimes I wonder about some of these people. I'm like, so was you just gonna fall and just go to jail or what? That's why some people just don't be thinking things through. But alright, it's gonna be a little ways to get there, so I'll see y'all when I'm there. I've just made my way here, and you gotta be kidding me. They got actual bombs over here. Bath bombs.
Explains the heat.
What y'all doing over here? Just vibing? Like what? Nope, stop all that. Good night, buddy. Go to sleep. Nice. Keep going. Oh my gosh, where did y'all learn that from? Oh, do I have to get to a certain point right there? Actually, I didn't even notice that before. I'm gonna have to test that ability out a little bit more. There we go. We got more? Oh my gosh. Probably should be on the fire. Not a good idea. The heck? Alright. What are these abilities they got? Okay, hold up. I do not remember any of these abilities that they had right now. I'm getting a little bodied from them. There we go. Good work. Can I dodge through those? No, I can't. I can dodge through that one, though. I'm gonna finish you off with this. Hopefully this finishes you off right now. Actually, never mind. You're still like more than half health. Ow! The heck is that? Okay, there we go. This thing is actually bodying me. There we go. Good lord, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. There's like little indication for his attacks, which was kind of annoying, but I mean, tough enemy, I guess.
Cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Alright, we have made it back, sir.
The man who... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Literal bombs.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I've burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
Good looking, sir.
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Alright, quest complete. Let's get it. Yeah, those fire bombs don't seem to be common around here, so that's like a unique enemy to see over there. Oh, we got oh, we can finally make the other Drake Slayer's accessory piece or whatever equipment. That took forever to make that. Alright, because I'm going to continue playing this all day and recording, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off right here, y'all. Hopefully this is around an hour and a half, because I'm going to cut this down a little bit. We'll see how it ends up, though, hopefully. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed. You know, we're moving on now. We finally got our passage into Drake's Fang, so we can go ahead and hopefully finish off Kupka, which I assume we're going to have to fight like him in his full form this time. And if not, then, or actually, no, I think it has to be. And if we do, then I think it's going to also possibly be like a enhanced version of it. Like maybe the way that Benedicta went a little bit crazy with her power. Considering that her and Kupka are kind of like, you know, together, or were together, then it makes sense that their powers would be similar as well, especially going out of control and like getting angry and everything like that. Either way though, we'll move on to that next video, which will be tomorrow, and I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If y'all did, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the bell notification to see whenever I upload, and I'll hit y'all up in the next video. I'm out.